guys, how's it going? This is Michael.
This is Kyle.
And this is our Deadpool 2 final trailer. This movie is about to drop. When's it coming out? I ask you every single time. You act surprised every single time.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I get stage fright. I just forget what it is.
Alright, well, we'll mention
it's got to be June. Like every single trailer we've been doing lately everything has come out in June.
Yeah, June's just the big one.
It's the summer month. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess June. I don't know. We'll find out on the end of this day.
Super excited for Deadpool 2. We've been watching the trailers. We've done trailer reactions to them. Super excited about it. It looks like a lot of fun.
Every single one of these trailers though has been so funny and so different than all the other trailers.
Oh yeah, and that's definitely like the one with the green
green
sleeve.
And then he was using the action figures to fight them.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, super excited about it. Let's see what the final trailer has in store. This is Deadpool final trailer 2.
It really is like a grab bag.
Deadpool 2 final trailer.
It's like a grab bag. You don't know what like each of these trailers is gonna be.
I'm excited. Hopefully this is like a Brady Bunch one. Nope.
We're getting close.
Oh, it's more actiony.
You all know the drill. Intercept the convoy. Watch out for Cable. Hit it! There's this kid. He's in trouble. Move or die. Pump the hate brakes, Thanos. I ain't letting Cable get to him. But I can't do this alone. We need backup. We're gonna form a super duper fucking group.
It's time to get back on LinkedIn.
Meet bad luck. My name's Shatterstar.
Domino, I'm Lucky.
Luck isn't a superpower. It's certainly not very cinematic.
Yes, it is.
Let's meet in the middle and say no, it isn't.
May 18th.
It's showtime. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my hands. What suckers and beers. Rain down like a monsoon. Listen to my bass go boom.
Colossus.
That's Lucky.
You're no fucking hero. You're just a clown. Dressed up as a sex toy.
So dark. You sure you're not from the DC universe? Bring it on, One-Eyed Willie.
Wow.
X-Men Origins. He's
Ooh! Yeah! Your bullets. They're really fast. And last but not least, Peter. Any power you want to tell us about?
I don't have one. I just saw the ad.
You're in.
That's really good. That's pretty funny.
Just a normal guy. He's just in there. He's just going skydiving. Dude. That's hilarious, man. These movies are these trailers for this movie is so good.
I heard him call him Thanos because Josh Brolin plays Thanos too, as well as Cable.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. Peter, he's probably my new favorite superhero.
Yeah, love Peter.
That's hilarious though. Like
Peter kind of looked like the guy from The Office.
No, not The Office. Parks and Rec. You're talking about
Parks and Rec
Swanson.
too. Yeah, no, I was talking about the IT guy though, Nick from The Office. The IT
guy from The Office.
It's kind of like the same type of thing, but
like
he looked like a
Ron Swanson, right? Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
I like the DC Universe reference. That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
man, that's gonna be a good movie when it comes out.
It really is.
But here's the thing.
What was it? May what?
May 18th.
May 18th.
I paid attention to it this time.
Okay, there we go.
So the thing that I question about this movie, and it's not like a criticism or like I'm pessimistic about it or anything, but the first one was so like original that
because it's fourth wall shattering.
It basically caught lightning in a bottle. So so with the fourth wall shattering, how do you fourth wall shatter, have a good story, have suspense for your characters when they're always cracking jokes. Like the first one struck a really good balance between that, right?
Yeah.
Can this one do that again?
I mean, I hope so. I think so. It took him a little while to come out with this one.
Right. Well, yeah.
With Cable as the antagonist. I hope they came up with a good storyline. Through watching the previous trailers, it seems like there's a lot of fourth wall references.
Right.
And I think that starts to dull off after a while.
So that's what I'm saying. Does that disengage you then from the drama that's happening in the movie? So you're just never concerned that Deadpool is ever going to not like be in a situation that he's not going to be able to get himself out of?
I think so. Honestly, I do. I think the fourth wall shattering, as constant as he seems like he's going to do it, kind of will pull you out of the gravity that seems like it would be the scenario.
Did you feel the first one did that?
The first one wasn't as heavy. Like, this one seems like it's going to be a little bit more heavy, a little bit more action-packed.
Well, I mean, the first one, he was dying of cancer. Yeah. Like that was pretty heavy. He basically had to be tortured before his mutant powers would be, you know...
Okay, maybe not... I'm kind of thinking, like, since it was an origin story, it doesn't... Like, action-oriented heaviness. So if you have action-oriented heaviness and then you break the fourth wall, I feel like that kind of takes you out because you're in, like, this amazing, awesome action flick, and then the fourth wall breaks and you're kind of like, oh, okay... But with the first one, it was an origin story, right? So you're getting to know him. So the fourth wall breaking, like during the cancer scenes and stuff like that, I feel like we're more
I thought it added levity to it, so that it didn't take itself too seriously during those serious moments.
Exactly.
Right.
But during this movie, it seems like the fourth wall shattering isn't going to be as necessary because it's all action. It seems like it's very action oriented.
So then, when it is there, does that ruin the movie? Then
I think it might pull you out of the action sequences. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know so much about the action sequences as much as the story that they're trying to convey. Like if they're trying to do an emotional moment, because it seems like what the story is, Cable came back in time to kill this kid who like probably does something in the future.
It's like a John Connor thing.
Well, no, it's exactly Terminator 2, and I would not be surprised if they make fun of Terminator 2 because he's a robot. Because if Deadpool's dying and he does the thumbs up in the lava. And
that actually would be really fun.
That would be a funny reference. So it's just, can Deadpool 2 catch the same lightning that the first one did, with the balance between fourth wall breaking, Deadpool being a hero who knows he's in a movie, with Cable and Josh Brolin's character who's going to take himself super seriously, to do a mission. So, I mean, you really have to balance between knowing you're in a movie but still telling a story with the movie. Yeah. And the first one I thought did that pretty well, but maybe it was aided because it was an origin story. Yeah. Right? That helped it out a little bit.
And I'm thinking definitely because it was an origin story and your focus was obviously on Deadpool the whole time, it kind of worked a little bit more. Perhaps the action sequences, like to me, this kind of almost felt like more of an X-Men movie. Has more of an X-Men feel to it than necessarily like just a Deadpool movie, and not necessarily just
because like it was a cast.
Not necessarily because exactly, because it's an ensemble of people. Not necessarily because it's X-Men or X-Men. It just happens to be, it's MCU, whatever. But more to the point that there's multiple heroes in this one, and he's assembling a team to go fight the bad guy. That's kind of has an X-Men feel to it. Outside of the MCU, and I feel like those action sequences will lend itself to the possibility of fourth wall breaking, but I think that can also subtract from the actual sequences themselves.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they actually go about this and how much of it is like how much like is proportionate to like the first movie in terms of fourth wall breaking, action set pieces. Yeah. And just the actual overall drama of like with the story, because it's
it doesn't seem like we're gonna have to wait for very long because the movie comes out in just a few weeks here.
Less than a month.
Yeah.
Or a month exactly. Say the 18th, 19th.
A month, a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So exactly a month. I did think it was funny when he was doing the X-Men Origins, when Ryan Reynolds was playing Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine, and he cut the bullet in half. And then he starts doing the sword thing, but then like all the bullets are hitting right through. Yeah. That was really funny.
Yeah, there was definitely a couple of good moments in there.
Oh, there's gonna be like a litany of references that are just gonna be so hilarious between all superhero movies.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I definitely want to see. I was a big fan of the first one. Didn't know how I was gonna feel about a rated R. One of the very first rated R comic book movies, but it turned out to be really good.
A rated R comedy comic book movie.
Fourth wall breaking.
That breaks the fourth wall. That tries to have a heartful story too.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that this movie has to do.
It's juggling a lot. It's just like how much will it actually succeed in what it's trying to accomplish.
It's definitely
I'm
done
crossing
a
my
lot.
fingers. I really like I was so surprised with the first one.
Yeah, me too.
I don't-
Very pleasantly surprised with the
All
first
the
one.
all the gore and the swearing took me by surprise for some reason in the first. Even though I knew it was a rated R
because
movie, I knew it was.
because if you recall, the very first trailer for the movie series coming out was the Valentine's Day. Go take this. Go
That's
take your date to the
right.
Valentine's Day. It was like a heartfelt story. Like,
But there was a
love
Red
story.
Band trailer too, and when I saw that, I'm
Yeah.
like, but then for some reason in the movie theater, I just forgot. Like, and then he starts swearing, like, oh yeah, this is a
Yeah,
rated R
starts
movie.
swearing,
Yeah.
killing people, blood gushing everywhere.
Yeah.
Cuts off his own hand. Yeah. So super funny. Looks like it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us. Please, you don't have to like it. You don't have to comment it. Just subscribe. Hit the button right below me here. Subscribe at bell's notification as well, so that you can get notified whenever we do release a video.
Also like and comment too sometimes.
Okay, fine. Like and comment too. But the big one's just subscribe. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And as always, this is Michael.
This is Kyle.
And this has been a critique on the universe of trailers.
Later.